Hello, all of my beautiful Libra loves. How are you, my darlings? Welcome to She Reads Tarot. My name is Catherine. I am the host of the channel, and I am here to bring you all a collective reading for Libra for March. All right, and or the next 30 days, however, whatever time frame this reaches you, this is for the next 30 days. Okay. All right. All of the readings don't necessarily go out like I want them to at the beginning of the month, you guys. So, channeling this energy for the next 30 days from the time this video reaches. All right. So, let's get started with the reading. All right. And the way we're going to do it this month, you guys, is we're going to look at 7 different areas or topics. But before we get to that, you guys, can you please do me a favor? Hit those like buttons for me, you guys. It really does help the channel. And if you feel so inclined, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. All right. It does really help trying to grow the channel. So let's do that. I also have 2 other channels, and if you guys could please do me a solid and go and click the links in the description box below after this video, of course, and go and subscribe to my other 2 channels. Queen Cancer Tarot is my main channel, and that's where you can join the channel membership and get exclusive access to me, live members only lives and videos. Also, on the first tier, everybody, for being part of the channel, you get access to the member only lives, and I do Cancer versus all 12 videos for members only. And I also do Twin Flame for members only, and money bombs and love bombs. So that is all going to be added to the first tier. Second tier members, you will get a free question every single month just for being part of the second tier. Now, and plus you get everything that you get in the first tier as well. And the third tier, you get everything that you get in the first 2 tiers, plus you get access to all of the extendeds across all 3 of my channels. All of my extendeds are $11.11 each. If you would like to purchase an extended, if an extended is available for a particular video, and as, like I say, the channel grows, there are going to be lots more of those extendeds available, okay? But you will have access to all of them for free, okay? So whether it's this channel, Tarot Talk Live, or Queen Cancer Tarot, okay? It works for all 3 channels, which is a major, major deal that I am spreading it out that way. But all of my collectives I consider are all one across the board, okay? If it's me and you have access and I have access to your time and energy, why not spread it out across the board? Because you're probably watching a video here and there from either of the channels. So, I just wanted to open it up to everybody. All right. Plus, if your energy is here, that same energy is there as well. So I feel like all of us should bond and get to know one another. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started with the reading, you guys. All right. So starting with your overall energy, Libra. And we're going to start with the oracle messages first. And then we will look at the tarot messages as they apply. Okay. Again, I am tapering down on shuffling, you guys, because I've had some lessons learned about shuffling the cards, and it just ruffles up the energy, and plus it ruffles up my my wrist and my fractured finger, which is losing mobility as we speak. The mobility in my finger and my wrist is like really bad right now. So, and learning this information as well from, okay, so gosh, that's a lot. Okay. I'm going to take that. All right. That's your energy. But like I say, I've been learning a lot from a very, very dear, 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 and beautiful, sweet soul when it comes to tarot. And she has Zelda Kelly. Go and check her out. She's amazing. Her channel is amazing. She has 2 channels, I believe. Fate and Fortune. Okay. And with True Oracle, I believe. And it's like a true crime channel, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But go and check her out. Check both of her channels out. She's amazing. All right. So your overall energy. Your overall energy. And Shea Pila, you guys. That is another amazing, beautiful soul. She is a reader based in Hawaii. But you should check her out as well. All right, so we have spiritual gifts and we have divine feminine here. Okay, so you're sitting in an energy, Libra, of, it's like you're in an energy where nothing is really able to affect you right now. You're sitting in divine feminine energy. You are in the mode of creation. You are meditating. You are, thinking about your goals, how you're going to reach them. You are connecting with spirit. You are connecting with your inner self, and you're listening to your intuition, right? And you're not letting the outside affect what you have going on within. You are creating something right now. And you're in a place where you don't want to be bothered, I feel. You know what I'm saying? You also, some of you, this could represent for a small percentage, but some of you could be with child and literally in a position of like not wanting to be bothered. Your body is doing the work of, 2 people right now. And there's some miraculous changes that are taking place within you. And you are very, very protective about that process, right? Like how a mama is when they are carrying a child, very protective. Some of them kind of grouchy a little bit, right? It's not that they're being mean or anything like that, but it's that instinct, okay, of protecting that life. All right. Definitely 100% dependent on that mother, right? So she's protecting her body, she's protecting her space, and she's protecting that baby. All right. Ooh, that energy just went right through me in a beautiful way. And I accept all of it in Jesus' name. All right. So some of you are also praying and looking for healing or a gift from spirit to heal you in this way. Some of you may be wanting to bear children. Okay. Some of you may have an issue with carrying children. And, I don't know why I'm just led to say this because I feel very much so that someone is tapping into their inner strength and their inner self and their inner creation and spirit. All right. bringing in what it is that there's been some sort of a blockage. You know what I mean? But I feel like not when you are with, when you're able to protect your energy and your frequency, right? And I feel like you are opening up those blockages. So we have massive regrets here. And we have I miss you. Okay, so this is giving me, this is telling me that there is potentially someone that you walked away from, a relationship, or it could be something that happened in the past, someone that left. Okay, you may not have walked away from someone, but this person may have left because of something that you had done in the past. And this could be a situation where someone maybe they, in the past there was a situation where, you know, God forbid, but they, ended the pregnancy. You know what I'm saying? And that just hurts my heart because I'm just, like I say, I used to be understanding of someone's rights, and I still am, but I'm not understanding of a right to hurt a child. Give it up for adoption, give it up to a foster family that really wants to raise a baby, talk to a family member, or talk to the family of the father, or if that's not possible, you know what I mean, like so many different things you can do other than, you know but that's me, and that is my choice after, you know knowing what it's like. You know what I mean? I'm not speaking to somebody like I'm preaching, and I'm literally talking with somebody right now. Okay. So please don't beat up on me. If you do, be understanding, because I'm being coming from a very understanding place. And if you know, you know. And if you don't know me, please keep your comments to yourself. But this is what it is for someone and for many people. Okay. Going through a situation like this. And maybe this person made decisions in the past, and now this person is not able, or they don't think that they're able because of this, or not even whether they're able or not. This person is just having regrets because they made a mistake, and now they're missing this essence, this presence. You know what I mean? They're sitting in that divine feminine energy, and this overwhelming feeling is coming. But this is okay, because this is all emotions. This is what you're supposed to feel. That is before healing comes. There is some healing that is taking place right now because of this, right? So you're only feeling this because you're spending time with yourself and with spirit, and this stuff is coming out right now. Okay. Under the deck we have fed up. Okay. And I'm getting an energy of being overwhelmed. Okay. Gosh, it's like we have losing sleep here. Okay. Losing sleep. This has been something that has been bothering you for some time now. Okay. It has been. And I feel like it's time to get past this. Okay. We're going to look at my oldie but goodie deck, you guys. I believe this is the first deck that I ever had. I purchased this deck for myself. Love this deck. I think this is the Mystic Mondays tarot deck. Tell me about Libra. Sorry, babes. Spiritual gifts and divine feminine. Spiritual gifts and divine feminine. This is healing. You're healing your divine feminine energy, your nurturing aspect. Your reproductive system could be healing itself right now. Something is healing within you. See, we have the Five of Cups. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I can't right now. Shaking. The Five of Cups and Temperance, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. It's so beautiful. And I'm not getting over emotional. I'm being very, very, very in tune with the energy and very, very, this is just, wow. So the Five of Cups represents a loss, okay? It does. It represents a loss, disappointments, things in the past that didn't go the way you wanted them to go. There was some disappointment, there was some loss or grief even. And this Temperance represents the healing that is taking place or that you are obviously undergoing right now. Under the deck, we have the World. Look at this. Look at this. This is an end of a cycle. So this cycle of this grief is closing out, and this healing cycle is taking over. This healing cycle is taking over. The next card under the deck was Confidence and Queen Bee. And look at what we have here. The next card under the deck, which I'm not taking. But if I were to take it, we would have both of these cards in the same place and position. Do you see that? My ears are ringing right now. Literally. Hold on for just a moment. Sorry, you guys, I had to take that call. But like I said, you're closing out this cycle. And if we were to have both of these in the same place, these would both be or both of these cards were to be pulled out, they would both be in the same position, right? So you're right on track here, right? That's all about confidence and moving forward. Do you understand? That's also about healing. Okay, that Queen of Wands is coming from a healed place, you know? All right, so let's keep going. Tell me about massive regrets and I miss you. Massive regrets and I miss you. For Libra. Massive regrets. And we have the Three of Cups. One more. Oh, y'all, that just really did something to my heart, y'all. And I definitely feel for anybody in this situation. Okay. But just know that healing is here, and also know that this is a communication situation with this Three of Cups. You and your loved ones will be together again. You see this Two of Cups here? Soulmates. And this is Five Cups, right? There's definitely been loss. There's been disappointment. There has been some grief here. And it's the relationship that you had but didn't get to share. This person, there's an energy of not allowed to share. So whether it was by choice or whether it was maybe you had miscarriage or something like that, either way, very, very difficult. Okay. Either way, very, very difficult. situation. And we have the Two of Pentacles here under the deck. See, there's the energy of, having to really adjust or juggle, or there's an energy of having to adapt with this decision. Okay. Having to adapt with this decision. And we have the Wheel of Fortune here. So this is all about blessings, but it's also about changes and changes coming in, right? Changes and changes coming in. But I'm just going to take this Two of Pentacles here. Well, I'm going to keep this Wheel of Fortune in the deck. I'm only taking the one card under the deck for a reason. I just want to pull 3 cards. Tell me about fed up and losing sleep. Fed up and losing sleep. There's the energy of being overwhelmed with this guilt, being overwhelmed with, replaying events of the past, wanting to heal from this, wanting to heal and teach someone else. You know what I'm saying? From what you went through. Look at this. Oh, wow. Look at this. We have the 5 of Swords, but look at what's underneath it. The 10 of Pentacles. I mean, talk about turning lemons into lemonade. And that 5 of Swords is an energy of almost like your mind messing with you, your mind intimidating you, bullying you, telling you you're not good enough. It's not good enough. Do you know what I'm saying? But that 10 of Pentacles is something changing. That 10 of Pentacles is stable, a stable foundation, right? This is instability. This 5 of Swords represents conflict, stress, right? That fed up energy. But that 10 of Pentacles talks about something changing. It also represents family. It also represents family. Okay. It represents heritage, your foundation, your roots, right? That could represent, again, something new coming. Keep that in mind, Libras, as we move on. So I'm going to speed this up. So I've taken so much time focusing on your energy. We've talked about, I feel like, what you have been through in the past. And I know it looks like you want to heal from this situation. You're ready to move forward. What challenges are you facing right now? What challenges is Libra facing? And it doesn't have to be that particular situation. This is a situation of something you lost, or something you walked away from, or something you gave up. You know what I mean? And you're regretting it. You have massive regrets over what you lost. So the challenge here, we have ascending in the reverse. And we have addiction here. So ascending in the reverse. So there's some sort of obstacle. There's energy of not getting over this obstacle. But with addiction here, there's an addiction or an energy of being addicted to being stuck, right? Or like in this situation where you're not like addicted to being stuck, but it's almost like you have this block, right? This addiction is someone who has a block. It's a it could be an emotional block, a mental block, a physiological block. There's some sort of block, and it's controlling this person. They're conditioned, right? Here it is again. But we have ascending here, transcending obstacles, and this is in the reverse. Whatever it is that this block is, it's like it's hindering you to hold on to this. You see what I mean? So it's not helping you to hold on. You have to release it. Once you've forgiven yourself, once you've been forgiven and you've forgiven yourself, like you got to let it go. See, under the deck, the Grim Reaper, it's not healthy to hold on to that. It is not healthy to hold on to that. Self-indulgence, okay? Self-worth, okay? Time to heal. Self-appreciation and shadow work. Baby, look. Come on now. This says grow and transform your life. You don't get any second chances. It even says clearly the relationship is over. Whatever it was that was in the past that you walked away from or that left or, that you gave up, it's ended. You need to learn from that. And you need to grow from that. Otherwise, it will be in vain. You need to grow from that. Don't repeat those same mistakes ever again. I know I would never. And I'm sure that many of you wouldn't either. Simple as that. Simple as that. There's no judgment. That's the thing. There's no judgment on this channel. I don't care anything about trolls, y'all. Don't mind them. I don't mind them at all. I just delete them. They make me no mind. I expect them. They give me ratings, but I delete them because I don't even need the ratings. I don't need their comments. Not necessary. So don't worry about judgment here. Tell me about ascending in the reverse here with addiction. Holding on, you have this block where it's like you're stuck in this mistake that you made or choice that you regret, right? Massive regret. See? So we have the Page of Wands. Okay? That Page of Wands is ready to go. Literally ready to go. Ready to go. But look, the Seven of Swords. This is that guilt factor. Right? This is that trickery. This is that whatever it is that's coming in that's trying to stop you from being this happy-go-lucky, ready to go, fiery energy. Do you know what I'm saying? Fearless, right? And then what do we have? We have fear coming in. That's that addiction energy, codependency. I'm getting toxicity, snake energy, right? Grim Reaper. Hello. I'm just saying, take it how it resonates. Right? But I feel like you should expect it. You have the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. This is so confirming right now. Wow, y'all. So confirming right now. Seven of Pentacles here. It's like, wait for it. Just expect it. This is like waiting for it to come. You know that it's going to show up at some point. You're just going to get yourself prepared, right? But that Seven of Wands, protecting yourself. Okay. Whoop, there it is. Libra. Whoop, there it is, Libra. Okay. Don't let that trickster come in and trick you out of your own self-worth, out of your own time to heal, out of your own shadow work, your own self-appreciation. You see how this message is falling together for you? It is. Any situation. Any situation here. So we saw the challenges. So what is the advice for my beautiful, beautiful Libra loves? I'm going to pull just a couple cards, Libra. I'll get a couple. Okay. Wow. Have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. Wow. And it's yellow is beautiful. Wow. I am seeing a miracle. I am seeing like major change. It's going to go from 5 of swords to 10 of pentacles here. So let's see what else. We have raging radiance. Let your enthusiasm shine. Approach a project or a task with high energy and passion, inspiring others with your drive. Wow. Have faith and let your enthusiasm shine. You are going to inspire others with your drive to move forward, even though, this may have happened in the past or that may have happened in the past. You are still keeping it moving. You are still moving forward in a positive direction. All right. You are still making it happen for yourself. And this is what is going to inspire others. Do you see what I'm saying? You've turned your lemons into lemonade, Libra. How beautiful is that? That's why the color is yellow. Do you understand? Look at this. You've turned your lemons into lemonade here. Look at this. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So there's about to be something very beautiful coming towards you. And you are going to be feeling that true love energy. You have been feeling very, very sad. There's been an energy of sadness, overwhelming sadness. This energy, 5 of Cups, kept coming out. It came out once, and then we got the 3 of Cups and the 2 of Cups, right? Back to back. So there's the energy of that sadness kept coming out. But that 2 of Pentacles, this is an energy of balancing, adjusting, trying to adjust. trying to make it work, trying to adapt, right? And you did that. You did that, right? You were fed up. You were having a dark night of the soul, but you stuck with it. You fought your way through it. You were patient. You endured. Do you see what I'm saying? And you're going to come out a winner in the end. Absolutely beautiful. So let's look at near future, distant future, and then we'll close the message, you guys. Thank you so much for staying with me, you guys. I really appreciate you so much. Near future, distant future. Near future, distant future. Libra. What is the near future? Okay. Oh, no wonder. It was trying to tell me, hey, I picked up some extra cards. I knew it felt very, very strange, you guys. I'm sorry. I almost think I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Okay. Near future, distant. Okay. Wow. All right. So we are going to take it resilient for the near future. May your soul weather the storm. Look at this. Do you see that? How beautiful is that? You are resilient, Libra. You have withstood this hurt, this pain, this grief, this loss, right? This regret over something that you wish you hadn't gone through or hadn't done or hadn't happened. But you made it. You made it. And for this, there's going to be a blessing. Let's see. What is the distant future for Libra? Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. Begin. There is a new beginning. I'm telling you right now, some of you may be, getting another opportunity. May you start as if you have already begun. Y'all, I couldn't have said it better myself. May you start as if you have already begun. Some of you may even already be with child. You may not even know it, or whatever it is that you are birthing or creating, whatever it is that you lost, it is coming back to you. Whatever it is, there's something that you created, whether it was a new business, a new home, whether some of you were with child, maybe some of you had a home and you lost it and you had to foreclose on your home. No worries. Don't beat up on yourself about that. Do you see? So please take this reading how it resonates with your energy. Okay. Take it how it resonates. It doesn't necessarily mean the situation, but this could very, very well be that energy. Okay. I hope you guys enjoy this message, and I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. I will be back with Scorpio's reading later on, and I'll likely be going live later to do a collective reading for you guys for the channel. So I haven't done a love bomb for the collective in a while, so I'll probably do one a little bit later. So expect a little bit of something different in between messages, you guys, for all 12 signs. But I will upload Scorpio's reading later on this evening, I promise. I love you so much. Take care of each other and take care of yourselves. Until next time, guys. Bye.